This is the morning of the 31st of July, 2024. Came across this article on Quora you might find to be of interest. And I'm going to attach another link of another article which I'll talk about after I tell you what's in this Quora article. This is written by Larry Levine. What was Donald Trump's college GPA? Trump claimed he graduated first in his class. That is a lie. Trump likes to say he graduated from Wharton, hoping you will believe his degree is an advanced one. Like John McCain at the Naval Academy, he stood third from the end in his graduating class, and he never would have been a pilot other than his father was, he was admiral of the Pacific Fleet. Truth. The top 20 graduates from 1968 are listed by Wharton. Trump's name is not there. Considering his lack of reading skills, it is doubtful he graduated anywhere other than the bottom. While not everyone would agree with this next point, there's an interesting terminology issue here. Many, if not most people, or familiar with the school at its university, would call someone with Trump's education a Penn grad, not a Wharton grad. Similarly, when I say I went to Wharton, most of those people would immediately and correctly assume I have a Wharton MBA, not an undergraduate degree. When you have an undergraduate degree, you went to Penn, the Wharton School of Business, where you took your business courses, your other courses, English, math, science, etc., or elsewhere at Penn, which is where you get a diploma from. Which may sound minor, but basically it means you got an all-around college degree with a hefty business major from the University of Pennsylvania, very different from a Wharton MBA. Also, Trump transferred in from Fordham after 2 years. He wasn't admitted by the admissions committee originally and had only 2 years at Wharton, Penn. So, to most Wharton alums, by either definition, Trump's use of the term is, while not actually false, it's variously inaccurate, misleading, puffery, and or stretching it. And there's a huge difference in qualification between having the MBA and the undergraduate degree. It's like saying you have a medical degree in a way that makes people think you're a doctor when you're a nurse. I can tell you that rather than a lot of Wharton MBAs do not like that he does that at all, because it's phony, it's intentional, it's obvious, and it's cheap. And it insults the hard work at a significant higher level that the others did, and he did not. Now I'm going to open up this other link. This was put up by the Associated Press. Cohn threatened Trump's schools not to share grades and scores. I spoke about this on previous videos, even recently. This is February the 27th, 2019, by Colin Binkley. Leading up to the 2016 presidential election, Donald Trump directed his personal attorney at the time to threaten legal action against the colleges and high schools he attended if they publicly released his grades or standardized test scores, the attorney Michael Cohen told Congress on Wednesday. Cohen revealed details about the threats among a list of other actions he took on behalf of Trump in testimony before the House Oversight Committee. Cohen and Trump parted ways last year after Cohen implicated Trump in federal campaign finance violations. When I say con man, I'm talking about a man who declares himself brilliant but directed me to threaten his high school, his colleges, and the college boards that never releases grades or SAT scores, he said. In support of his testimony, Cohen provided a May 2015 letter he penned to the president of Fordham University, the New York school Trump attended for 2 years in the 1960s before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania. The letter warns that media outlets had requested Trump's records but were denied by his legal team. Cohn recommended that the school that Trump's student records were protected by federal law, and he threatened to hold the school liable to the fullest extent of the law if the university released them. Cohn emphasized that violating Trump's confidentiality could result in both criminal and civil liabilities, and damages included, among other things, substantial fines, penalties, and even the potential loss of government aid and other funding. This criminality will lead to jail time. Trump's grades and test scores have never been made public, and they are protected under federal student privacy laws. In a statement, Fordham spokesman Bob Howe confirmed Cohn's account. He said that while Trump was campaigning for the presidential election, someone from his team called the university for assurance that it would not release any of Trump's records. Officials confirmed they would not share their records with anyone except Trump. Fordham later received a follow-up letter from Trump's attorney, Howe said, summarizing the call and reminding us that they would take actions against the university if we did, in fact, release Mr. Trump's records. The college board, which administers the SAT college entrance exam, declined to comment for the story, as did the University of Pennsylvania, where Trump received an economics degree. I wonder how much money his father paid for that. Just like Jared Kushner. His father gave Harvard $2.5 million payable over 4 years. I mean, I think it's a joke. At the board school where Trump attended high school, New York Military Academy, a woman who identified herself as the superintendent's secretary said officials have no record of communication with Trump's legal team. She added that there has been much turnover at the school in recent years. Cohn said in his testimony that the irony wasn't lost on me that Trump in 2011 criticized President Barack Obama for not releasing his records. He attached to his testimony Associated Press story that quotes Trump as saying, "How does a bad student go to Columbia and then to Harvard? I'm thinking about it. I'm certainly looking into it. Let him show his records." All right, so the guy is a complete moron. You can tell the way he pronounces certain words. He's a dumbass. Always was and always will be. I'll attach that link. You look at it. Let me know what you think. You sure as hell know what I think, don't you?